everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, we're still tired. We still have bags under our eyes, but we are surviving. What if I brighten up the setting a little bit? Too bright. I forgot that I was recording and I unrecorded. Stopped recording. Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know, my name is Peyton. This is my little corner of the internet, and it is week 2 of my second semester of dental school, which is kind of crazy, right, Gomer? So, the reason that this is starting on a Tuesday, as you probably saw in the little, I think it's opposite. It's always opposite of what I think it is. So in this corner, it is Tuesday because we had yesterday off for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I cannot talk because it is currently 7:15 p.m., which is not late, but it has been a very long day. Basically, I had 3 hours of lectures from 9 to noon this morning. I had physiology, micro, and I had head and neck anatomy. Then I took a break, came home, FaceTime Charles, had lunch, went back, had a lecture for occlusion from 1 to 2, then did a lab from 2 to 4, then I came back here, and then I went to go cat sit, and now I am back, and it is 7:16, and I have exciting news. We have our very first dental school snow day tomorrow, which I say snow day because they don't really give you days off, they just make everything online. But it is exciting for us because that means that we get to kind of actually like hang out all day, because my biggest issue is that like I can't really pull my camera out during classes, but because I will be at home, I'll be able to actually talk to you guys all day and take you through the whole day, and I'm just so excited. But first we have to survive tonight. Good morning, happy snow day. That's not really a snow day. That's what I put on my to-do list, which ridiculously long, but it says snow day exclamation point, but not really LOL in parentheses. So let me give you kind of a rundown of what we are focused on today. So it's supposed to be snowing already. It's not. So we'll see how much snow we actually end up getting. I definitely think we'll get some, but I don't think it's going to be the 10 to 12 inches they've been talking on the news. I think it'll probably be closer to 4 or 5 over the next 24 hours. But that's with literally no knowledge. That is just me going off of vibes, to be quite frank. So we'll see who's accurate. So I already went and checked on the cats this morning. I'm a little nervous about getting back over there. So I made sure to feed them their, like, normally at night I feed them wet and dry food. So I did that this morning. So that way they will for sure have enough food in case for some reason I can't get back over there tonight. Then it is now 8:50. I would normally have class at 9, but I've mentioned it in my last video. My histology professor is out of town until, he's like in New Zealand or Australia until next week. So the first 2 weeks are online. So I haven't watched any of those lectures, but we'll get to that in a minute. Then I have a microbiology Zoom from 10 to noon. I'm FaceTiming Charles at 12. I have immunology Zoom at 1, a physiology Zoom from 2 to 4, and then I might be going back to the cats at 4. I just need to figure out the best window to go. So those are everything scheduled wise. To-do list wise, we have a lot. We have so much to make for Anki cards. I have 3 lectures of histology to make, 2 lectures of physiology, 2 of micro, head and neck anatomy, and then immunology Anki to make. I need to go through my daily Anki because I haven't done that in forever. I have 3 histology lectures to watch, 2 immunology quizzes to make, a micro and a histo quiz to make. For physiology studying, I have 2 lectures to rewatch and 2 readings to do. And then for content, I want to film a study with me and film and edit a day in my life, and then I need to edit my days in my life video from this weekend. For personal, I need to catch up on my Lily Sabri workout stuff. Here it is. And then put clothes away, shower. I need to keep planning out January's study schedule, and then look into February job opportunities, and then empty dishwasher. So we have a lot to get done, and I think I'm going to spend the next hour waiting for micro, making some Quizlets. I might start with head and neck anatomy because that just goes the quickest, and then I think we just need to power through making everything so then I can circle back and start studying. And I definitely need to start watching histology lectures today. So it's just gonna be a busy day of just knocking stuff off of our to-do list, and I'm really excited, honestly. It'll be good to have just a super productive day. I'll just sit at my desk, hang out, and we'll get so much stuff done.
No, not until I get my love. Part of you likes the attention, but all of you likes to be sure. The source of all of our contention, scuffing up something so pure, sultry in the evening.
Okay, little almost 7:30 p.m. update. I went to go check on the cats. I kind of just did it like spur of the moment because I saw it kind of clear up rain-wise, and I knew that once the sun went down, all of the rain would probably freeze because it was just like a sheet of slush. It's very weird. But I have done a lot. I've literally been working all day. So I made physiology Anki cards, microbiology Anki cards for 2 lectures, head and neck anatomy and immunology. And I just got done watching a histology lecture, plus the 2 classes I zoomed into, the 2 times I went cat sitting. So I still have plenty I have to get done, but I feel good about the direction we're going. So
Scuffing up something so pure, sultry in the evening, as long as it's not.
Ooh, hair's a little messy. Okay, so it is now 8:36 and I am kind of hitting a wall. So one of my little tips and tricks of this video is I always say that if you have the motivation, capitalize on it. So basically, I probably should have eaten dinner like hours ago, but I was feeling motivated and I wanted to get stuff done, so I was capitalizing on it. And now that I've hit a wall, I'm going to find ways to be productive in a way that's different than school so that I can circle back. So I'm going to make dinner, and while I'm waiting for the water to boil, I'm going to empty the dishwasher and do the dishes that are in the sink, because that's also on my to-do list, but it's not school related. So it's kind of all about stacking your schedule and learning to adapt based on how you are feeling, because obviously after I'm done making my food, emptying the dishwasher and everything, I will be more motivated because I will have taken a breather, stepped away, and then I can come back even stronger. So that is the game plan. Let's get to it.
After 10, close the valve, baby, leaking, and my pressure gauge is increasing.
Hello everybody. We're looking a little rough, but that's to be expected, I think, for a Thursday night at 8:30. I'm waiting to shower. I'm showering soon, which is much needed. I think the last clip I have is of me at the I'm cat sitting house. I love that I like refer to it as the pet's house instead of the owner's house, because I have more interaction with the cats, obviously. So I'm like, oh yeah, I went over to the cat's house. Honestly though, with 6 cats, I'm sure they do kind of run the house. It's kind of weird because I feel like today wasn't like super busy, but I felt busy. Like, I had class at 9, so I went at 7:15, 7:20ish to check on the cats because I am scheduled, like, booked for 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night. I typically stay for an hour at night just because I think it makes the cats feel more comfortable. So I do stay extra at night, even though she only booked me for 30 minutes. Typically, like, I just bring homework and I work on homework while I sit on the couch so the cats can get comfortable, and like that way I'm showing up not only just to like feed them and then leave. So I went this morning, and then I went to my head and neck anatomy class. Came back, I had 3 hours. I worked on making some Anki cards, that kind of stuff. FaceTime Charles, and then went back to school, and I had a lab / lecture from 1, and it went until about like 3:30. Then I came back here, kind of did nothing for an hour, and then went back over to the cat's house. I'm just trying to get like caught up. I was a little behind from last week, so once I get caught up, then it'll be like perfect. My strategy is to kind of make Anki cards, make Quizlets as I go. That way when it's time to study, I already like have it kind of in my brain, so I'm more recalling it. And just having to reintroduce the information as opposed to learn the information. So I am kind of hitting a little bit of a wall. I can always tell I'm hitting a wall when like I'm making my Quizlets and I'm like looking at slides. I'm like, I probably don't need to write a Quizlet for this. I can probably skip this one. I'm like, that's probably means that I'm losing motivation and I'm just trying to get it done, not get it done to the best of my ability. So we're going to switch things up just a little bit, still be productive, but kind of like I did yesterday with dinner. I had Chipotle for dinner because I did not feel like cooking. So, now we are going to, I think, do like a little quick workout, just get the blood flowing, then I'll hop in the shower, and then we'll be back to here so I can get some more stuff done because my list is still very long. Hello, long time no chat. It is now Sunday. It was a very busy weekend, and by busy I mean I didn't do that much, but I wasn't recording either. So Friday night I ended up going and getting margaritas with my friend, and we just caught up. We haven't seen each other and like actually got to hang out since like before the semester started. And then on Saturday I babysat, and I've been cat sitting all weekend, and then it is now 1:30 basically. Is this like just a shadow? Oh, it's just a shadow. Like, why does it look like I have a cut down my face? And my folks just left. They came down to see the new house, and we went grocery shopping, which I appreciate, had lunch, and just kind of like talked out plans of like potential projects for the house, which you guys will all see eventually. So that was very exciting. Crazy times. But now it is 1:30 and it is Sunday, which means that I have to start getting back into the swing of things with school. Look at Gomer's hanging out in the new bed, makeshift bed I made him. But I planned out my whole week. It's gonna be very busy. I think week 3 is definitely where things are starting to pick up. I have something every single day. As you guys will see in the week 3 vlog. But I figured I would just kind of take us through this so we can get that done. Yeah, fun times. So Gomer's favorite spot to sit was always on top of everything that I had on top of my desk, on my little cart here. And so I went ahead and moved all of it down and just like condensed all the shelves. And I put this blanket that Lane made me quite a few years ago, honestly. And he has loved it. I think he's literally spent like 6 hours here today total, just sleeping on this cute little makeshift bed. So I literally just texted Charles and I was like, okay, mandatory decision about our office in the new house is to have a little bed for Gomer. because this has been the cutest thing ever, because I'm sitting here making my Anki cards and then I just keep looking over and he's just been sleeping away. Yeah, you're adorable. I was hoping he wouldn't like wake up, but I think when he heard the camera turn on, he's now cheesing for the camera, so. Yeah, so sweet. My little angel. Look at him. Gosh, I love this cat so much. It's kind of insane. We have the study hair on, as you can clearly tell. I'm gonna fix it because it looks really bad. Okay, we switched to a ponytail, which basically looks the same from the front, but like I think a little better. Maybe it's all in my head. So I am getting stuff off the list. We are moving along. I am starting to get hungry finally. It's 9:15. So I need to switch over the laundry really quick because my sheets are still in the wash. So that's like good motivation that I need to keep staying up. And then I'm going to make some buttered noodles because those are a classic. And while I do that, I am going to watch the lecture that I need to watch, which is the only lecture I have to watch today. So once I do that, I will feel much better because that's like the one thing that has like a set time limit to how long it's going to take. So let's do it, and I need to switch this battery. Yay!
Love likes to be sure.